Grandma and Lucy Epsilon talk about family heritage.
Grandma, where do we come from? Well, what do you mean, dear? Well, all the other letters at school have a special past. They say they're from Phoenicia or something. So were we, sweetie. Your great-grandpa sailed to Greece from Phoenicia. This is what he looked like in general, but this was his camera face when he was all dressed up. Weren't we a beautiful little family? Back then we were known as He's, which is like H-E, as opposed to just E's. Or Epsilons. That's what we were called in Greek. At the time we came to English, we all began to point the same way. You remember in that past picture we were all pointing different ways. See, there we are. There's me and your mom and dad and your brother and your sister and you and your uncle. Aren't we all so beautiful together now? So that's why we all look alike? Yep. All the littlies will grow up to be just like me. Did you know that our E or Epsilon family is important in other things? No, like what? Well, math and science. Really? What do we do? In science, epsilon is used to represent a positive number. See all those little epsilons under the positive numbers? Those are lowercase. Well, that's positive news. What about in math, Grandma? We epsilons do even more in math. In math, our epsilon symbol sets the limits of a function. Kind of like the police. The little epsilons are also used in math for things called dual numbers by using the property epsilon squared equals 0. What's a dual number? Dual numbers are things that complement real numbers in physics formulas, especially to define superspace. Okay. The coolest thing about epsilon is that it has its own set of numbers. Called what? Epsilon numbers? Sure. Yes, actually, epsilon numbers are numbers that grow exponentially. That's nice, Graham, but to be honest, I have no idea what any of that means. That's okay, dearie. One day when you grow up, you'll understand. I can see the future. Here's an uppercase epsilon, and this is a lowercase epsilon.